Whew. Where does one even begin? First of all, hi. Good afternoon. It's 2:38. Last time I spoke with you guys, I wanted to do something. During the pandemic, I wanted to play my part, and sure enough, I did. How are you guys doing? What is up? Like, it's been so long. I have a cat. Her name is Juicy. If you haven't seen on my Instagram, so you might hear her or see her jump around. But I have some errands to do, so I'm just gonna do my makeup with you guys, if that's okay. All right, so what is going on? What happened to Flash? Well, I ended up like reinstating this. I hope this doesn't just like really splatter everywhere, because that's typical Flash. So yeah, I ended up kind of dusting off my EMT boots, and actually applied. The first company that I applied to hired me. They were hiring everybody, not to say that I didn't have the credentials, but they were hiring like crazy, which I found out in a later time. It's kind of a problem with the company, but anyway, so yeah, I applied and I started working during the pandemic. My businesses pretty much took a hit, but I didn't mind, because really, with something as big as the pandemic, like, I felt like I had a greater purpose, and that was to volunteer my time. I mean, I guess not volunteer, I got paid for it, but I just needed to help, and so I did. And thankfully, it wasn't 911, because let me tell you, the people that were working 911, like, I know I have PTSD from working, during the pandemic, but 911 had to, what they had to endure was just out of this world. Nothing that I would want to experience. I mean, when I started doing my EMT work as a volunteer in 911, that was difficult enough. I mean, I used to come home crying all the time. Because it's just tough. You see, people dying, you see people going through strokes, you see lonely people. The geriatric population is probably my like insane soft spot. But you see your old folks just kind of alone, and they don't have family and dealing with strokes and health issues. That was just really hard for me to deal. So I don't know, I had a few people pass on during my shifts as a volunteer a long time ago, and that was really hard for me to handle, and I can't even imagine like what other people have to deal with, especially 911. Like, that was happening in droves. Like, that's just crazy. But anyway, so what job did I do? My job was I was not 911, like I mentioned. I was more like making house calls. So I would literally go to people's houses and connect them with a physician via telemedicine, which is just so dope. And then connect them with a physician via telemedicine, which is kind of cool, because no one ever has to like leave their house, which that's kind of amazing, isn't it? And then what I would do is, after they're done speaking with the provider, that's it. My job was pretty much done. I did go through some situations, scary situations. As you would imagine, you're going to people's houses, unlike 911, where people kind of going, you do go to people's houses. I've been through situations with that too. Although you're going to people's houses, you're there with a crew. So, it's you, two other people, possibly, maybe a volunteer, another volunteer. But usually it could be like a crew could be basically on average maybe like 2 people. So, and you know, with 911 you also have, you know, a police officer or fire who's there prior to your arrival. Yeah, with me making house calls, it's just me. No one else was there before to secure the scene. I would pop up with my 15-pound bag, like all I got is just me. I used to learn how to, I started telling, you know, my close friends and family, like, I really need to start learning how to defend myself, you know, like hand-to-hand combat, because if something were to happen, like, what would I do? What would I do? So yeah, so pretty much I was by myself all the time. And that's scary. And it's just so much I wanted to say. But anyway, that was basically my time, you know, with EMT. If you guys have any questions, definitely shoot those in the comments and I will answer them. I'm definitely going to be more structured in the future, but I just really wanted to come on here. I've been wanting to come on here, like I said, just for so long, and I just haven't, you know, for various reasons, but I'm here now and I'm excited to talk. I didn't know that I'm going to be more structured going forward, but I just wanted to jump on here and say hi and see how you guys are doing. And I wanted to show my face here more often. Let me know what kind of questions you guys have, so I could do like an official life update or something. Just gonna throw on a little bit of lip gloss and I'm out. It was nice chatting with you guys. I feel like this was kind of like, you know, when you call your friend and you're like, listen, I need to talk, like, just listen to me. I just need to talk to someone. I feel like that's what this was for me right now. But listen, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you again for watching all this. I hope this is going to be like a short video. I'm hoping it's going to be like 10 minutes or so, 10 or 15 minutes. But yeah, we'll touch base again and I will see you guys soon. Te quiero.